Tumela Vakayesu, Kunjani, to my brothers and sisters in Botswana and South Africa, Kunjani. To my brothers and sisters in Zimbabwe, Makadini. And to my family, friends, brothers and sisters in Zambia, mwashivukeni kali mwaikala shani wechikubwalelo ndesubila muri fyomutende awe naifo tulekosa. And to my brothers in Kenya and the rest of Africa and indeed the diaspora, welcome. Today I'm actually in Reading, at the heart of Reading. Now, just a little bit about Reading. Reading, those who probably have been into England, Reading is the biggest city in the southeast of England, and right, and we are. And Reading is a large town on the Thames and Kennet River in southern England. It is known for its annual Reading Festival, an outdoor rock music event. Shops and riverside restaurants dot the town centre. Shopping in Reading is vast and varied, from its brand-packed high street, renowned department stores, and award-winning shopping centre to modest precincts and huge restaurant parks. There we go. Areas to shop in Reading are split between the town centre and retails outside just beyond the town centre. The main shopping in Reading is found in the centre, with a number of independent shops and 3 outdoor shopping centres offering a wide host of fashion, lifestyle brands, as well as foods, drinks, leisure facilities to help you relax after a day of retail therapy. So where I am right now, this place is called the Oracle. Very nice place and very nice things to do. And so today, what I wanted to do is I wanted to have just a quick catch up, really, to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my experience in the construction industry and possibly why we are doing what we are doing. I know I might have said a little bit about what we are doing with this, the awakening, how to build in Zambia while you are living in the diaspora. But I wanted to say something about my experience in the industry. Again, what I would say is this should not by all means be seen as an advantage as to our reason why I'm able to do what I'm doing or building in Zambia. Because I will say this at the end, we can all do this and we all have these skills. So to start with, let me go on. Now, I've been in the industry, the construction industry, for almost 29 years. So I started my construction journey back in Kitwe, in Zambia in 1993. Now, around that time, I was doing a course at the Copperbelt University, and then I joined a company called Delkins. Now, Delkins was a Lonro construction company, and it was one of those subsidiaries. I think Lonro, for those who might not know, was a very big company with a headquarters in London, and it had offices and businesses from South Africa to Kenya. And so it was a very big corporation, and Delkins was part of that group. And so I was with Delkins for 6 years, and until Delkins was closed in 1999. For those who probably might not know, Delkins actually built one of the big buildings in Kitwe. So if you've been to Kitwe, you might have driven in Parklands and have seen Luvambe Center. Now, that was actually done in, possibly completed around 1986, 85, started about 84, I think, long time ago. So if you've been to Kitwe, you might have seen that. So now, During my time with Delkins, I actually worked as a quantity surveyor estimator. So I was involved in a number of estimates, and I was privileged around that time to actually start the use of computers in estimating. Before that time, the company was basically just using manual methods of pricing jobs. And so I started by using a software called Price 7, which I developed, built all the clusters and resources, entered all the resources, which is quite completely different from some of the estimating softwares that are there, because all these things are already built up. But those days, in 1995, I had to do those things myself. So that was Delkins those days. Then I moved on to a company called John Sisk. Now, John Sisk was was a company that was came from Zimbabwe, and the headquarters for John Sisk Africa was actually in Harare. And so they took over some of the projects that Delkins was doing, and I joined them. So and that's where I was for a short period of time. And then I went on to work for uh, a company called Tana Construction in Lusaka, and I was in Lusaka for a short period of time, and then from there went to to Botswana. So I was in Botswana for about 4 years, based in Francistown, and I was involved in a number of projects which were dotted all around Botswana, starting from Muchudi all the way to Mau, or Rapa mines. But I did quite a lot of work in that country, and so after 4 years, I decided to move on and went to. Hi, all right. I decided to move on and set myself up in South Africa. So in South Africa, I joined a company called Group 5, and I was there for a short period of time, but based in Johannesburg, in Midrand. That's where Group 5 offices were. And so I was there for about 2 years, I think. And then from there, there was a call for um, there was a company that was recruiting in South Africa, and I was offered a job to come to the UK. That is how I found myself in the UK, now being in the UK for 40 years. Now, while in the UK, I actually worked for two companies. The first company that I worked for was Carillion. So I was involved in a number of projects there. And then after that, I joined the company that I'm with, a company that I've been with for the last 8 years. Now, that is my history. And then you ask yourself, well, the reason why you are able to do this, or you probably say, well, maybe it's a show off. Show off. No, it's not. I'm just trying to share to you, irrespective of where the background that you have, you can actually do this. Now, you could say to yourself, no, maybe you are able to build because you have the experience. No. What I have actually done is I have learned from people that have been doing this for quite a while. There are a lot of people from all walks of life, doctors, lawyers, people with absolutely no construction background, and I've actually done quite a lot in Zambia in the property business. So I mean, I've worked throughout my 29 years of experience, and what I have learned is, while I've been working for these businesses, I've actually been part of a team whereby we'll have a planner, a project manager, we'll have a design manager, and we'll have obviously myself as a quantity surveyor working on a project. So you can easily tap in from these experienced professionals. And I discovered that to build for yourself, you actually need special skills. And those skills, we all have those skills. you will realize if you have actually been involved in organizing a wedding or your own wedding, you've actually tapped into those skills which you have. And this skill is actually more or less, it is project management. So you will probably hear when I say project management and you'll be thinking, oh no, you need to go to university and all that. No, 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 no. This is a skill that is actually within you. And all you need to do is tap in. So for instance, if you have actually been involved in organizing a wedding, which I actually did, with the wedding, you will have musicians, or you will have somebody to play the music. You have catering. You have to organize a venue. You have to organize the clothes that you have to wear, the tailors, and all those people, so that all these things can come together on a particular date that you have set to have a successful wedding. So you have actually done that. And these are the same skills that you need to build a house or to build flats. You will need, with a house, you will have obviously designers, architects, which we have actually looked at. So you will have architects, you will have engineers, you will have, in some instances, you will need to have even lawyers as well. So you have to you have to pull the expertise of all these professionals to actually be able to fulfill that set goal, which in this case is actually building your home, is actually building your flat. And that is, in a nutshell, what project management is. And we all have these skills. And I can assure you, you can do this. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to push yourself out of it and say, well, I can't do this. You can do this. So I encourage you, keep on going. We've looked at appointing a designer. We've looked at buying land. And there's so much that you can actually do in order to achieve that vision that you have. So if you have enjoyed this video, I would say, please remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and smack that bell so that every time when I upload a video, you will be the first one to be notified. And also, please remember to share. Remember to share this video so that we can actually grow this community and be able to reach as many people as we can, in order for us to build Africa, in order for us to encourage one another, in order for us to cheer and say, come on guys, let's go for it. You never know what tomorrow brings. Today is your day. Think about this, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you.